Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's winter weather update. So, a new winter storm is going to be impacting the United States over the next several days. And opening up with the National Weather Service's watches, warnings, and advisories map, we already have winter storm watches in effect across the Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma, and Florida County in northeastern New Mexico in the dark blue areas. We have winter storm warnings from central through northeastern New Mexico, southeastern Colorado, far western Oklahoma, and far northwestern Texas in the pinks, and a lot of winter weather advisories in the purples across the Four Corners and Rockies, including southeastern Arizona, southwestern New Mexico, central through northern New Mexico, eastern Colorado, western Nebraska, southeastern Wyoming, northern Wyoming, southern Montana, areas of Utah, and eastern Nevada. And we do have some avalanche warnings ongoing across southwestern Utah, southeastern Utah, southwestern Montana, and eastern Idaho in these blue areas. So make sure you're on guard for avalanches if you live in these blue areas. So timing out our next winter storm as of this evening, using the 18Z run of the GFS model, we're seeing a lot of light to moderate snow ongoing across the western third of the country. And as our storm gets itself together into Saturday, by Saturday afternoon, more snow is going to be falling across the Four Corners with heavy rain across the south. And then as we start going into Sunday morning, going to be waking up to heavy snow in Amarillo, Texas, through Lubbock, Texas, eastern New Mexico, the Texas Panhandle. And then as we go through the day Sunday, snow is going to continue across the Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma, into 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. And we could be seeing snow moving into Oklahoma City into Sunday evening, snow continuing across Wichita Falls, maybe down to Abilene, Lubbock, as we go into Sunday evening. And then as we start going to Sunday night, uh, we could be seeing snow in Oklahoma City still, going into Monday morning, heavy snow potentially across northeast Oklahoma, central southern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, with rain and severe weather in the southeast. And then going through the day Monday, could be seeing some snow across the Midwest, and then going into Monday night, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, midnight Central Time, heavy snow is going to break out across southern Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, with very heavy rain across the mid-Atlantic. And then going into about 7 a.m. Tuesday morning across the Northeast, going to be waking up to very heavy snow from Boston down through Providence to Hartford to New York City to Philadelphia, and all across Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, southern New Hampshire, Vermont, into New York State, Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, and West Virginia. And the snow is going to continue through 10 o'clock and through 1 o'clock. It's still very heavy snow from New Jersey up through southeastern New England into Maine, including the major cities. And then snow will begin to move away into Tuesday afternoon by 5 o'clock. And our snow should be done by Tuesday evening. So taking a look at snowfall accumulations first in the 18Z run of the GFS model, going to be looking at another 2 to 6 inches of snow in mountainous areas of the Four Corners, and then across areas of northern New Mexico, southern Colorado. Could be seeing another 9 to 15 inches of snow, including in the Santa Fe and Taos area. And we could be seeing a good 3 to 9 inches of snow across the Texas Panhandle, in areas like Amarillo, Lubbock, Wichita Falls, Oklahoma City. Could be seeing as much as a foot of snow in some areas. And then across northeastern Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas, southern Missouri, looking at a good 3 to 8 inches of snow there. Looking at Ohio, about 2 to 6 inches of snow. And then looking across the northeast, this is where we're going to be seeing the most snow. The GFS model is putting a widespread 8 to 16 inches of snow across Pennsylvania, New York State, northern New Jersey, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and we could be seeing as much as 10 inches of snow in Boston, 9 inches of snow in Providence, 12 inches of snow in Hartford, and then could be seeing a good 6 inches of snow in New York City and 8 inches in Philadelphia as well. so a pretty significant snowstorm for the Northeast. Looking at the European model is bringing a good 2 to 8 inches of snow across the four corners, with a little bit higher totals across New Mexico. Less snow across the Panhandle of Texas, and the snow is a little bit further south as well. Looking at about 2 to 6 inches of snow from Amarillo down through Lubbock, down through Wichita Falls, and then south of Oklahoma City, going to northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, looking at a good 2 to 4 inches of snow in the European model, about 2 to 6 inches in southeastern Ohio, a dusting across Kentucky, maybe northern Tennessee, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, western Virginia, western North Carolina. And then the European model is once again bringing 8 to 16 inches of snow across central northeast Pennsylvania, southeastern New York State, northern New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and Vermont. The European models bringing about 10 inches of snow to Boston, 10 inches to Providence, a foot of snow to Hartford, about 6 inches to New York City and Long Island, and 6 to 12 inches in northern New Jersey, 5 inches in Philadelphia. So the European model is also showing a significant snowstorm for the Northeast. And the one model that is disappointing me is the Canadian model, whereas we're still looking at 3 to 8 inches across the four corners into western Kansas, western Oklahoma, the northern Texas Panhandle. The Canadian model is bringing hardly any snow anywhere to the east of the Texas Panhandle, including the Northeast. So I really do think the Canadian model is an outlier, but the Canadian model is only bringing a dusting to 5 inches of snow across portions of Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and Long Island. So for my snow lovers, let's hope that the GFS and the European model solutions are the correct solutions. Thanks for watching this evening's winter weather update. Please prepare for this upcoming winter storm if you live from the four corners through the Midwest and the Northeast. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.